Hello, everyone. This is Janine DiMaria. I want to welcome you to this wonderful workshop presented by Mukta Rastogi. Mukta is a Mumbai-based intuitive healer and life counselor. She's the author of Shine in Words and is the life coach, counselor, certified hypnotherapist, access bar practitioner, metaphor therapist, angel card reader, spiritual healer, chakra and aura healer, and is certified with Dr. Brian Weiss in past life regression. She has over 10 years experience and has helped over 300 individuals bring a positive shift in their outlook and lifestyle through personal counseling sessions and have conducted over 50 workshops as well as lectures. In this workshop, Mukta will discuss chakras for 45 minutes and will do a chakra check on one of our participants. There will be a Q&A afterwards, so please write down your questions and hold them until then. Enjoy the session. Over to you, Mukta.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Janine, for this wonderful introduction. And it's a pleasure to be here to conduct this chakra view, a topic which is very, very close to my heart. I love chakra healing. I love chakra balancing, and I enjoy talking about chakras. And today, the topic that I am talking about is chakra view. And it is basically viewing the chakras with a new eye and getting a new understanding about what chakras are and how they affect us in our life. And that is why I have used things like insights. Today we'll get a little more insights about what are chakras. There will be revelations that will come in your life about yourself and your chakras. And it'll eventually lead to you feeling free, as you'll be able to understand why things are happening the way they are. So just let's get directly into this. Oh my God. Okay. So these are the few healing modalities I practice, which has already been shared. I would like to start with this beautiful sentence that is told by Anodia Judith, who's written a book called Chakras, Wheels of Life. Let the chakras become a lens through which we look at our life and the world. The journey is rich and colorful. Let the rainbow bridge of the soul unfold for you as you walk your walk. I just love this expression, and that's why I have started with this. Now coming to our topic, what are chakras? So very simply speaking, chakras are spinning vortices of energy which are a part of our subtle energy system. Each of the chakras are connected to the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual states of our life. All of us have 7 major chakras and many, many minor chakras. But what are most important is to heal, balance, and activate the 7 major chakras that are positioned right from the coccyx, that is near your tailbone, till the top of your head, which is the crown chakra. And all the chakras lie, linear, one over the other. Now, what are chakras? Chakras are basically, the name chakra comes from the Sanskrit word meaning wheels or disc. So a wheel is something that is constantly moving in a clockwise direction. Similarly, the chakras are constantly moving inside a body in a subtle way in a clockwise direction. It keeps spinning. Each chakra has its own speed. It has its own animal, it has its own sense organ, it has its own nature connect, it has a color. In fact, all the 7 colors relate to each of the color of the rainbows, and that is why they say it's a very colorful journey. Also, each chakra has a front and a back, except for this crown chakra, which is just on the top of the head. So I actually connect chakras with our breath. So when we breathe, we are constantly breathing. None of us stop breathing. If we stop breathing, we cannot survive. So what do chakras do? Chakras are also like a breath, because the universal life force energy enters our system, our energy system, from the first chakra, that is a root chakra. It comes from the front, goes right up till it comes to the top of the head, and then goes at the back, once again back to the root chakra. And this breath of the chakra is constantly moving up and down, and keeping our system open. For example, suppose this chakra is blocked. So the energy will come up till here. When it comes here, it will start getting affected because there is no energy here. There's no speed, there's no movement. So the energy, the life force energy will have a little obstruction. It will have some problem to move ahead because there is no energy here. Then with a little struggle, it will move up, come up, and then go back again. But again, the chakra from the back is blocked. So again, it will struggle to move down. So what happens to this entire area? You will start creating physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual problems for yourself in your life. That is why it is very, very important to balance, open, and keep your chakras energized. Imagine if your nose is blocked, it's stuffy. Don't you get irritation? My nose is blocked, I can't breathe, I'm feeling heavy, I don't like this feeling, you're sneezing, you're coughing. It's very, very troublesome. So imagine the whole chakra energy is blocked, how much more damage it can do for your body, for your mind, and for your emotions, because every chakra carries an emotion. Chakras are also basically related to an age. There is an age of development of a chakra. So if you feel suddenly your throat is not working, or it's, you're having infection, that doesn't mean the chakra is blocked today. The chakra gets blocked when the age of development of this chakra is active, because every chakra has a power that it has to overcome, to challenge, and to learn. We are going to go into details about each of the chakras. Now, a chakra can be either completely blocked, it can also be partially blocked. Sometimes only the front is blocked, or sometimes even the back is blocked. It can be overactive also. So there is extra speed which is not required, which also will affect the person's physical, mental, emotional states. Okay? Now, we have to break down the chakras. We know that there are 7 basic chakras, 7 major chakras, but each of these 7 chakras also form a group. The first 3 chakras, which is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakras, are said to be a part of the lower chakras. Why lower? Because they are connected to your outside world. Also, they are much more dense in their speed, a little more heavy, and they actually connect to your connection with the outside world. So they are dense, they are heavy, and maximum chakras are blocked during your first initial growing age. Then comes our heart chakra, which is right over here. And this is right in between the first 3 and the last 3 chakras. So we call this chakra the balancing chakra, which is a part of your outside world and your internal world. So this is the chakra of balance of both the worlds. And the last is the next 3 chakras, which are basically called the higher center energy chakras. So the lower chakras deal with matter. The balancing chakra is matter and spirit. And the higher chakras is all about your internal world, or your spirit, your soul, your self energy. So this is the breakup of chakras. Now let's get a little more into detail about these chakras. So this is how the chakras are situated linearly, one on top of the other. If one particular chakra is blocked, the chakra above and below can also get affected. Now I'm going to start with the first chakra, that is called our root chakra. It's very, very important to understand the working of the chakra or how it gets blocked. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect the age connected to the chakra and the element, because there is an element of nature that is connected with each chakra. So first chakra is called the root chakra. The Sanskrit name is Muladhara. Muladhara means root or support. So we all have seen trees around. Each of the tree growing so tall, how is it able to grow so tall and withstand all storms or rains or so many things in nature? It's because it's got an equally deep root system. The root system goes down deeper and deeper into Mother Earth, spreads horizontally and vertically, and these roots give support to the tree, and the trees are able to grow and stand tall. Now, we don't have roots, but we are instinctively and naturally connected to Mother Earth's energy. So the element that connects root chakra is the element of earth, Mother Earth. And the age of the power of this chakra is between 1 and 8 years. So let's understand what happens between the age of 1 to 8 years. A child is just born. When the child is born, the child just requires basic things like basic love, security, support, protection, and just a good home environment. So the power of this chakra is your family. What kind of family is nourishing you, being with you, taking care of you? For example, if a child has got an environment where the child does not feel safe, does not feel secure, does not feel protected by parents, or the child sees the parents fighting a lot, too many arguments, or the child feels that financially there is no security in the house, the child will start feeling very, very fearful and anxious. And that is the emotion that is connected to the root chakra. Also, the gland that is connected to the root chakra is your adrenal gland. I think you must have heard of this adrenaline rush. So whenever there's a fearful situation, you have this extra burst of adrenal rush, which gives you that energy to either fight or flight the situation. So adrenals come as a part of the root chakra. The location of this chakra is at the tailbone level, in the back, and near your genitals in the front. Now, it's very, very important to see that if the child does not feel safe, secure, because Earth, Mother Earth, gives us that stability, security. Mother Earth is very hard. It's very, very tangible. You get protected. You feel safe. You can walk on Mother Earth. It will never pull you down unless there's an earthquake. But in other ways, it's always there to ground you, to take care of you. And if we see the same thing in our body, what is the hardest substance that we have in our body? It's our bones. Bones are the hardest substance that we have in our body, and our bones represent Mother Earth because it's as earth, very hard, very tough, and all the other parts are over the bones. Our skeletal system is our core. So when my root chakra is blocked because of certain situations in my life that I do not feel protected, I do not feel safe, I do not think I'm being able to survive, and I develop a lot of fear and anxiety in my life, then actually my bones start getting affected. My bones become weak. I can get a lot of fractures. My legs get affected. Why will my legs get affected? Because my legs are what touches Mother Earth. I walk on earth with my legs. So if my root chakra is weak, my legs also become weak because my connection with Mother Earth has been lost. Also, the nose get affected because the sense organ that is connected to this chakra is the sense of smell. Have you heard this phrase? I smell danger, I smell fear. So when the root chakra is blocked, you actually feel either too much heightened smell or your smell goes for a toss. You're not able to smell very well. And so your nose also can get affected if your root chakra is blocked. Your teeth also get affected because teeth are also your bones, very, very hard. Tailbone is the major area where this chakra resides. The energy of the root chakra is near your tailbone area. So if the root chakra is blocked and there's too much of fear and anxiety, you will have a lot of tailbone pain. And there's another thing, you also can have a lot of financial insecurity in your life. Whatever you do, you're not able to move ahead or be financially stable because Mother Earth is your first resource. Everything comes from Mother Earth. Even today, all your minerals, all ores, oil, all your crops, plants, everything comes from Mother Earth. And when your root chakra is blocked, you actually disconnect with the financial abundance in your life. What else happens with the root chakra? Let's see the physical concerns. So people with root chakra block very easily get into sciatica, varicose veins, tailbone pain, osteoarthritis or weak bones, knee problems or any joint problems. Also, your immune system can get very, very weak because you don't feel safe. You do not feel protected. What are the emotional concerns? So emotionally, you will be a very, very fearful person. It's very easy for you to develop OCD. Depression also can come from it because you don't feel safe. You're always fearful. Mind does not feel focused. You cannot focus on one thing. Today you want to do this, tomorrow this, you're not able to decide. Things like alcoholism, cigarettes, any kind of addictions can also come here. The main thing is low self-esteem and in difficulty in achieving goals. What can we do? I'm giving you one part of what you can do for strengthening this chakra. Actually, to open the chakra, you need to take a one-on-one session. Otherwise, there are other things you can do. There are many things that are available online. There is crystals that help. There are the colors. So red color is the color connected with this root chakra. You can do affirmation. There are mantras. There is vibration. There is frequency. Lot is there. But till you do not get into the one-on-one session to heal yourself and get out of the trauma that was connected at that age, you can only energize the chakra, but you cannot open the chakra. There is a difference between that. So the affirmation that can help you energize this chakra is, I recognize the abundance of love, trust, and care surrounding me. So as a child, you have actually not felt loved. You cannot trust anyone, not even yourself, and you don't feel that you're cared for. So if we actually shift the belief system, it will start to work on the energy of the chakra. So I'm going on to the next chakra, that is the sacral chakra. So now we come to the second chakra. This chakra basically develops between the age of 8 to 14 years. So post the first chakra, the root chakra, which is all about family, which is all about your, in a home environment, this chakra or this age of development is when you go outside your home. You're comfortable with your home. Now you would like to see what's happening around me. So as a child, you start your schools, you make friends, you see new people around, you go and explore other things, and you start seeing and observing what in this world is making you happy, what is giving you pleasure or pain. So the second chakra, which is called Swadhisthana, connects to the color orange. The element here is water. So let's understand the difference. Earth is very, very hard, very, very tangible, very, very solid. Water is just the opposite. It's lighter than earth. It's constantly flowing. It's constantly moving. You can never stop a water from moving. And water is very adaptable. You put it in any shape, in any container of any shape, it takes that shape. So that shows that it's very, very flexible. And water is very purifying and nourishing. We cannot survive without water. It's very, very important to have water in our life. And if you see, our body is made up of 75 to 80% of water. So all the fluids in our body, that is your elimination system, your blood, your lymph, your sexual, everything has water in that. So you can see the amount of water that is present in our body. And that is the connect to the element water in nature. So what happens at the age of 8 to 14? You're moving out. You are looking out into the world. You're seeing, I've made good friends. It makes me feel good. I feel good about my life. Suppose I go out of my house and I do not get a good experience. I've been put down. I've been shouted at. Or I've, teachers don't appreciate me, or my friends do not connect with me, I will start feeling pain. I don't like what's happening around me. I don't feel comfortable going out. So the water element, which is supposed to constantly move, stops, doesn't move because there's no pleasure. And that's how this chakra will start getting blocked. The person will start feeling guilty. Will like, I'm not good enough. I should do something more. I'm not liking what is happening in my environment. And that's why the sense organ that is connected with this chakra is the taste of life. Am I having a good life? Is it, really, am I enjoying life? Am I getting the taste of life? That's very important for this chakra. This is the power. The power is about the relationships. The first chakra, the power was family. The second chakra, the power is your relationships that you create in the outside world, outside your home. The glands that are connected to this chakra are your ovaries and testes. And the location is at the lower abdomen, just below your navel. So if you have a look at this area, this is the area where all your fertility organs are situated. So people having sacral chakra block will start having problems related to their fertility organs, uterus related problem, ovaries related problem, PCOD, PCOS, things like that, bladder problems, womb, prostate, everything comes in this area. A relationship can also be a business. So if you start, not at that age, but later on, you might find that you are starting a new business and you want to work, you form partnerships, but you're not able to, and you're not lucky in it. Is you can understand that maybe then your sacral chakra is blocked and you need to open it to actually get the pleasure of having that good feeling and connection in your life. So the body part that are connected to this chakra is your entire circulatory system, your elimination system, your reproductive system, kidneys, sex organs, bladder, prostate, womb, appendix, large intestine, and your lower back. So in the first chakra, it was just a tailbone. Now we are coming a little up. So your lower back gets affected with this chakra. This is the symbol. Next, we'll see the physical concern. What can happen if this chakra is blocked? So for you, you can understand whether it's affected you or no. So things like impotency, frigidity, lower back pain, kidney problem, sciatica again, prostate and PCOS or PCOD or any other reproductive organ related problems. Also, emotionally, what can happen? Emotionally, you might not have a balanced sex drive. You also may feel isolated. I mean, there are people around you, but you don't feel a part of them. You always feel alone. There's nobody for me. Nobody understands me. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares for me. The emotion very strongly here is guilt. There's a lot of guilt about who you are, what you can do, what you should do, what you cannot do. You'll also feel unstable. You get very oversensitive and can be very, very hard on yourself. And the affirmation that can work for this chakra is, I am whole and complete, and I bless my body with love. And how you can overcome this is basically to release the guilt and come up to a state of having pleasure in life. Sacral chakra is all about pleasure. Root chakra was all about survival, feeling protected, feeling safe. That's the difference. You are now moving out of your home. Now we come to the third chakra, that is our solar plexus chakra or the Manipura chakra. This chakra is very, very active between the age of 14 to 21 years. Color is yellow. Power here is your own personal power. So if you understand between this age of 14 to 21, you have come to high school. You are here now to understand that, yes, there is something unique in me. There is something different in me. And I want to show the world who I am, what I can do, how I can stand up for myself, make my decisions, have the confidence. It is a typical teenager age. As a teenager, you have that extra rush of blood. You are always full of fire. So can you see the element here is fire? And fire, unlike earth and water, will always move up. So water goes along the path on earth. But fire, if you put a fire, ignite a fire on a log or a candle, the flame always moves up. It'll never go down. Even if you turn the candle down, the flame goes up. So it is all actually about standing up for yourself, having the confidence, having the will, having that esteem that, yes, I can do something and show the world. It is that raging blood, that age where I want to just show the world who I am. Okay. So connect the fire to our body. How is fire in our body? We saw earth in our body as bones. We saw water in our body as so many things, the blood, the elimination system, the urine, everything is there. What about fire? How do we have fire in our body? So let's understand that the digestive system that we have. How does that work? Whenever we eat any food, it goes into our stomach, and then the stomach produces acids. So what do the acids do? They actually burn or break down the food particles into smaller units and convert it into energy. And this energy is used by the organs to perform their tasks. So there's a complete transformation. And this chakra actually talks about transforming that person who you were till now to create a new personality, a new ego, a new esteem about yourself, and stand up for yourself like the fire, standing up for yourself, going up and achieving what you would like to achieve with your uniqueness, with your abilities, with your skills, with your qualities. All right. Now, suppose a person does not get a chance to stand up and make their own choices and decisions. Like suppose a child wants to do engineering, and the parents are forcing, no, you have to do medicine because all in our family are doctors. So you have to follow the path and you have to only do medicine. So the child feels, I'm not allowed to make my own choice, my own decisions. And this will actually put off the fire. That internal fire actually goes for a toss. And this chakra energy starts slowing down to the point where it can stop, because the child is not given that choice, and the child is also keeping a lot of anger. So the child cannot, scream or shout in front of the parents and is subdued. So there's a lot of internal anger which you store inside, and all of it gets stored in a stomach area. So when the solar plexus chakra or the Manipura chakra is blocked, you will have problems related to a digestion. It can be IBS, it can be constipation, it can be stomach aches, stomach problems, so many things. Anything related to stomach is what comes under the solar plexus chakra. Okay. And what are the emotions that actually take away the power from this chakra is internal anger, which you have stored. So you also can get acidity. Yes. Shame and worry. A child feels blamed, shamed, and is constantly worrying. And that is why the child feels weak and cannot stand up for themselves. The glands, the endocrine glands that connect to this chakra are your pancreas and also the adrenals once again. Pancreas again comes to diabetes. So people with solar plexus blocked can definitely develop diabetes in their life. This chakra is positioned above the navel. So in the diaphragm area, the upper stomach area is the area of the solar plexus chakra. Body parts that are connected are your entire digestive system, all your muscles, because your muscles require energy to move and do a lot of things. But if there's weakness in this chakra, then your muscles will also start feeling weak and you will not be able to do stuff in your life. Your stomach, your liver, pancreas, upper intestine now, gallbladder, mid-spine, mid-back, and your spleen. These are the organs. And that is the symbol of the solar plexus chakra. Now let's again get into the physical concerns. What can happen? All digestive and stomach related issues, diabetes, intestine problems, fatigue. You'll feel tired because your muscles are weak. And you can get, oh, it's wrongly written, weight around your stomach. You'll just have it, you might be slim and trim, but you'll just have an extra stomach area which is a little heavy. Emotionally, what happens? You can once again get into addictions. You feel very, very low about yourself. There's no self-esteem because you've never been given a choice. So you didn't stand up for yourself and you feel, I don't have power in my life. You also become very oversensitive to criticism. Anybody says anything, you take it very, very personally. You can develop trust and self-respect issues, feel rejected, dejected, powerless, and very, very insecure. Okay. And the affirmation of this chakra is, I determine to treat myself with honor and respect. Exactly the two things which you have lost because you have lost the power of your solar plexus chakra. Once again, I'll ask if everything is fine. Am I going good now?
Yes, it's great, Mukta.
Thank you. Okay, I'll go ahead then. Now let's go on to the beautiful. So we've done the first three chakras, which are the lower chakras. And you saw in each of these three chakras, it's all related to the outside world. So your first chakra is related to my family. Your second chakra is related to what I see around me, what gives me pleasure, by friends, by family, by external people around me. Third chakra is all about me standing up and showing the other person who I am, what I can do in my life. Now we come to the most beautiful chakra, or the heart chakra, which is called the chakra of balance. And the Sanskrit name is Anahata. The color here is green. And now the chakras are getting lighter and lighter. The speed is becoming faster and faster. So this beautiful chakra develops between the age of 21 and 28 years. So this is the time where we start forming associations, relationships in our life. So this chakra is all about the belief about love and relationship in our life. If we have the person of the opposite sex and I'm having a relationship with them and my relationship does not work out for whatever reason, and if I take it too much to my heart, my chakra will get blocked, because what I believe that love should be, marriage should be, relation should be, does not turn out to be what I believe in. And that's why my entire belief about love and relationships actually go down, and I start creating a block in my heart chakra. The element of this chakra is air. Now, how is air in our body? Of course, we breathe air. So lungs are full of air. We cannot survive without air. But here there's another beautiful concept which I would like to share on, and that is love. So whenever we talk about love or talk about heart, it is all the symbol of love, right? And all of us basically are born with one emotion, and that is love. Now, when a person is in love, don't you feel light? You feel you're walking on air, your eyes sparkle, you're always very doe-eyed, you're always thinking about the other person, you are in your own world. So being in love actually connects to the air quality that is connected to this chakra of feeling very light, feeling very happy, feeling very full of life, bubbly. There are many songs which are connected to the heart and the air. And today you can understand why it is done so. So the air in the heart chakra actually corresponds to the love. Another thing is, air is everywhere around us. We can see earth, we can see water, we can see fire. Can we see air? No, it's intangible. Yet I can feel air. If I just wave my hand like that, I know I can feel air. I know there is air, because without air, I can't survive. Similarly, we never see love. We can only feel love. Don't we say, I feel I'm in love? It's the feeling that comes in your heart, and that's where you operate from. So love is connected to the air element. The sense organ that is connected to this chakra is the sense of touch. Because like the root chakra's extension was your legs, which touch Mother Earth, the extension of a heart chakra is the hands. And with the hands, we touch. So when our root heart chakra is blocked, my sense of touch becomes a little imbalanced. Either we become too huggy touchy, or we're like, touch me not, stay away. I don't like the touch. So touch gets affected if your heart chakra is blocked. What is the emotion that creates the block of this chakra? Is grief and sadness. Don't you put grief and sadness in your heart. My heart hurts. I feel sad. I don't like this feeling. I don't feel good about myself. That's your heart chakra talking, and your grief and sadness talking. Location is just here, the center of your chest. The body parts are your heart, lungs, chest, your circulatory system, your shoulders, because they come also as a part of this chakra, arms, diaphragm, all of them are connected to this chakra. And what is the power of this chakra? The power is your emotional power. If you allow your emotions to be too empowered or too strong, then your chakra will actually get blocked. But if you're able to balance your chakra emotions and do not get into depression or sadness or too much of grief, then you'll be able to keep this chakra open. And that's the symbol of this beautiful chakra. Can you see the star right in between? This star, if you see closely, is made up of two triangles, one pointing up and one pointing down. And when these two triangles come together to each other, they form this beautiful star, which is the star of balance. Balance between your inner world, your outer world, your left brain, your right brain, your matter and your spirit, your masculine energy and your feminine energy, yin and yang. It's pure balance that this chakra talks about. Now, what are the physical concerns? The physical concerns of this chakra are, you can get any kind of heart diseases, cancer, asthma, upper back and shoulder pain, lung diseases, and high blood pressure. What are the emotional concerns? Melancholia. Melancholia is nothing but you're doing fine and suddenly you'll have a dip. You just feel very sad and you don't know what happened. You were doing fine and suddenly you just go in a dip and you don't understand what it is. That is called melancholia. Next is fears concerning either loneliness or betrayal or having even commitment phobias. Many of people operate from this. They can't commit. Their heart is not open, or they feel they will commit and they'll be betrayed. And they also feel, I'm going to be alone all my life. There's nobody there for me, because they've had a bad experience about relationships in their life. Also, there's too much of emotional weakness, bitterness, jealousy, cannot forgive self and others. So actually here, it is all about forgiveness, and forgiveness not for the other person, but forgiving ourselves for allowing somebody else or some other relationship to make you a prisoner in your own body and energy. Affirmation for this chakra. Oh, I'm so sorry. Affirmation for this chakra is, my heart is open to receive and give love in abundance. Because if we just receive, it's not complete. If we just give, it's not complete. You have to be able to receive and give love. And that is basically balancing the chakra energies. So here the chakra gets blocked because of grief and sadness. And the only way to open this chakra is basically to bring back the love for yourself so that you are able to balance, forgive yourself, accept yourself, and move ahead. We are now coming to the higher center energies. The first of it is the throat chakra. The color here is light blue. And that's the color I'm wearing today because it is all about expression. It's all about communication. And it's all about creativity. So today it's all about me expressing to y'all, communicating the knowledge with y'all, and also getting a little creative to make things easier for y'all to understand. So the throat chakra is called Vishuddha in Sanskrit. The color is light blue, and the age of development of this chakra is 28 to 35 years. As I told you, the energy of this chakra or the power of this chakra is communication, expression, and creativity. Now, we are entering the higher center. So this journey actually now starts where you start going internal. First three chakras were external world. This was the middle where it is partly internal, partly external. Now we're getting into this chakra, which is much lighter than the rest of the four chakras. It's really, the speed is also high. And the main thing is we are going internal. We are internalizing. We are understanding ourselves. We are going deeper inside ourselves. So if you see, the element here is ether and space, which is even lighter than air. Space is expansive. Space is like ever growing. Nobody can ever measure the universe. It is ever growing, ever expanding. So if you see communication, expression, and creativity, there is abundance of it. There is so many options, so many ways in which you can communicate, you can express, and be creative. Like space, this is the energy that connects to the throat chakra. The sense organ that is connected to this chakra is your hearing. That is the sense organ. Because this chakra deals with active listening. There are many people today who just hear. Hearing means not present there. Listening means, yes, I'm listening to you. I'm there for you. Hearing means I'm doing what I'm doing and you can talk. I'm just hearing you. I'm not there for you. So active listening is missing in today's world. And that is one thing which also creates a block in this chakra, that there's nobody to listen to me. What I have to say, there's nobody who is listening to me. Nobody's understanding me. I can't express my emotions.
Tape measure in the drawer here. That, okay, there's one in this drawer too now.
Okay,
Okay. Now, we do not have the aspect, or there's no emotion in the higher centers. Higher centers, there are aspects which can block the chakra. So what are the aspects that block this chakra? It is lies. Okay, lies is not that you are a liar or you speak lies. It is about taking other people's lies, storing it in your throat chakra, allowing that chakra to be blocked, and not standing up for your own truth. So lies are like a poison that we store in our throat area, and that creates heaviness because I'm not able to stand up for my truth. I'm not able to stand up for my emotion. I'm not able to express my emotion, my reality to the other person. I shut up. So when I shut up, I stop here. And that creates a block in this chakra. And just see, the gland that is connected to this chakra is your thyroid and parathyroid. People with thyroid definitely have a throat chakra block. Location is right in the center of your neck. The body parts that get connected to this chakra are your throat, ears, teeth, once again, mouth, neck, thyroid, shoulders. They all come as a part of this chakra. Now, what are physical concerns? People having a lot of sore throats, constantly having sore throats, always having a cough or a throat infection, immunity low, neck aches, thyroid, hearing problems like tinnitus, very, very common with throat chakra block, asthma, and also they suffer from low immunity. Emotionally, what happens? These people are not able to express their emotions. They actually, people like this normally stay like this. They try to cover their neck. They're not like sitting tall like that, keeping your neck open. Normally, the people with throat chakra block will, look down or, try to hide the throat. So that is because they're not able to express their emotions, not to themselves and not to the world. Also, they suffer from blocked creativity. They can be termed as unreliable by others, and they always have difficulty in making choices. I can't choose. Simplest of things they are not able to choose. And that really makes things difficult for them. The affirmation for this chakra is, I delight in my self-expression and in all my creative pursuits. So what is the power of this chakra? Your willpower. Your will to stand up for yourself, your will to be true to yourself, your will to talk and express what you feel is right in your life. So it's all about your willpower. We are getting higher and higher, and we've come to our third eye chakra, which is also called your Ajna chakra. Now, the last two chakras have no age. They can be blocked at any age, even from childhood till your adulthood. So there's no age for this chakra. The element here is getting even light. I mean, now we've done all the 5 elements of nature that we have, but here it is the light. So it's a light that actually comes in our eyes, and that's how we see things outside. But this is the light that comes inside and helps to illuminate your own inner self, your inner wisdom, your intuitiveness, your knowing, your inner wisdom. So that's why the sense here is just 6th sense. We all are born with a 6th sense. We all have seen a newborn baby. A newborn baby just knows how to suckle on the mother's breast. Nobody's taught, because we all are born with the first sense, and that is the 6th sense, and all the other sense organs develop later on. But as we are growing, we actually lose connect with our own 6th sense or our own knowing. The aspect here is illusion. What blocks this chakra is illusion. when you don't trust yourself, when you don't know yourself, when you don't relate to yourself, and you're allowing yourself with the illusion of the external world, but not looking in your own internal world for answers. The gland that is connected to this chakra is your pituitary gland. And the location is right here, center of the forehead. The body parts that are connected to this chakra is your eyes and the base of the skull. Can you see the symbol? It's very simple, just 2 petals, and it actually looks like an eye. So we have a god in India called Shiva, who has a third eye over here. And when the third eye opens, there's destruction of the world, that's said. Here, it is opening your own third eye to your own internal world so that you can make your own choices, decisions, and trust your own inner knowing. What will happen when this chakra is blocked physically? Headaches, poor vision, neurological disturbances, glaucoma, eye strain, everything that is connected in this part. Emotionally, people can have a lot of nightmares and really feel bad about it, and very strong nightmares. They also can have learning difficulties, hallucinations, undisciplined behavior. One very important fact about third eye chakra block is these people actually think they are not that good enough. So they will set low standards for themselves. They know they can achieve here, but they are happy being here. They do not actually even allow themselves to move ahead in life, and they fear success. If somebody compliments, they're like, no, it's okay, I'm fine, it's all right, that's okay. So they set low standards for themselves. So what is the power here? The power is your mind power. It's all about your inner knowing, inner awareness. A beautiful affirmation for this chakra: I trust my inner self to guide and protect me. I'm allowing my inner wisdom, my inner knowing, my inner knowledge to guide me, protect me, and take me ahead in my life. The color here is indigo, dark blue. And now we come to the last chakra, that is a crown chakra. This is the only chakra which does not have a front and the back. It's just here in the top of the head. And that's why it's called a crown chakra, because that's where we put a crown. And in Sanskrit, it's called Sahasrara. That means 1,000-petal lotus. Once again, no age. The color here is violet. Element is cosmic energy and thought, because through this chakra, we are connecting to the universal consciousness. The sense here is beyond self. So it's all about being one with the entire mankind. It's no longer I, me, myself. It is all universal. Aspect or what blocks this chakra is earthly attachment, too much of materialism. And that is why when you are too attached to material, you're not opening to universal consciousness. The gland that is connected to this chakra is your pineal gland. It's the tiniest of the small pea-sized gland, but it's a very important gland. Location is in the top of the head, and the body part that is connected to this chakra is the upper skull, central nervous system, cerebral cortex, and your skin, your outer covering. That's all get affected with this chakra. And this is the symbol. It's like 1,000-petal lotus that opens up once this chakra is active, and it is connecting you to the universal consciousness. So what is the power here? The power here is spirit power. All about the spiritual energy, the universal energy, the higher consciousness energy. What happens if this chakra is blocked? You become very sensitive to pollutants. Anything can give you some allergy. Chronically, you feel exhausted. One is just feeling tired, but here it's chronic. It's very deep and very heavy. Epilepsy, Alzheimer's, allergies, all come as a part of the crown chakra. Emotionally, what happens? Once again, depression, confusion, obsessive thinking, inability to learn, no sense of belonging. There are people who say, I have everything in this world, but I feel I don't belong here. I don't feel I have anything to do over here in this earth, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel good. Also, too much of materialism. Affirmation here is, I am unique, radiant, and a loving being, because I value my spirit and I value my connection to the highest consciousness or the universal consciousness. So this brings us to the end of the chakra journey. The last part of the chakra is something which is an aura. So what is an aura? Aura is nothing else but a bubble of energy that surrounds us. Actually, aura is created by the working of our own chakra system. If all of us have 7 major chakras working, going very well in a clockwise direction, functioning very well, you will automatically create an energy barrier all around you. It's like 6 inches away from your entire physical body. Now, what does this aura do? This aura protects you against negativity, against diseases, against a lot of negative people, and it keeps you safe. It's like you have your own cocoon, you have your own balloon that surrounds you, keeps you safe. It protects you against illness, negativity. And the main thing is no two auras are same. So we've all know that no two fingerprints are the same. Similarly, no two auras are the same. Today, we also have something called an aura scanning machine where you can go and find out your own aura. They come in colors. They let you know which color or which chakras are more active connected to this machine. Also, a person's aura can keep changing according to the chakra energy. So suppose my chakra gets blocked or my chakra gets low in energy, it will start affecting the aura. Everything in here, living beings and also non-living things have auras. The only thing is our auras affect other people, and non-living things cannot affect the auras of anybody else except for crystals. Crystals are the only non-living things that have the aura which can affect us in a positive way. So another thing about aura is if you see any, ascended masters or god figures, normally they're depicted with halos or like a golden, color or around them. That is what is an aura. It's a depiction that this person has ascended to such a height. All the chakras are so well balanced. They have actually got their own power. They have come into this consciousness of being in that spirit, in the soul of knowing what they are in this world, that they have a very, very active aura energy system, that is the chakras, which is created this beautiful golden aura, so that if anybody comes near their aura, they'll naturally start feeling very good. So there are many times where somebody comes in the room and you don't even know the person. But just by looking at that person or connecting to the aura, you start feeling uncomfortable. And similarly, there are some people who radiate a very positive and a good aura. So even if you don't know the person and you're near that person, you'll just start feeling very good about yourself. You say, wow, this person is so positive. I feel so nice with this person. So that is your energy talking or your aura talking. So before you talk and introduce yourself, your aura introduces itself to the other person. So thank you so much. Some of the details, you can join me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. And thank you very much for this workshop. And should we have the question and answers first, or should I give a demonstration first?
Do the demonstration first, I think.
So can I have a participant who would like to get their chakras checked? Can I have one participant, please?
I've unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Rokia. Right?
Rokia, yes.
So for checking the chakra, can I have your video on, because I require to see?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Perfect. So hi, Rokia. Thank you for taking this. And I'm going to check your chakras, because chakras are energies which can be checked online. I've been doing it from the past 2 years all over you.
Fantastic.
How do
Fantastic.
How do I do it? I have this crystal pendulum. Okay, it is made up of a crystal called clear quartz, which is very, very energy sensitive. Okay, and the movement of this pendulum actually tells me about the chakra being open or blocked. All right. Now, since you're not near me, I make like a stick figure like this. Can you see this?
Right.
Yeah. And this currently represents you. Okay. So with your permission, and I'm going to put my screen down so that you can see this. So what will happen is, once I start giving the indication and taking the chakra names, it will start moving. It's not moving now because I've not given it any command. So once the command is given and the chakra is open, it will move in a clockwise direction like that. And that
Okay.
should be that the chakra is open and we are good. Sometimes the chakra is partially blocked. As I said, only front or only back is blocked. That time it will move in a horizontal direction like that. So that tells me there's a partial block. Sometimes it's completely blocked. The front and the back both are blocked. And that time it will not move at all. It will just stay still. And if
Oh,
over-energized, it will actually go in an anti-clockwise direction. All right. So this is how
okay, got that.
it works, and we find out about the chakra being open or blocked. All right. So with your permission, Rokia, I'm going to start this. Okay, just give me a minute. All right, here we go. Okay, so you can see this paper, and I'm going to say the name of all the chakras one by one, and we will see the movement. Okay, so let's start with your root chakra. I've got some movement here. It's a little slow, but it's open. So your root chakra is fine. All right. Now we go to your sacral chakra, and that's also fine. Then we go to your solar plexus chakra. And I'm not getting any movement here. Can you see this? It's completely stopped here. Next, I go to your heart chakra, and it started moving. Okay. Right? Then I go to your throat chakra, and once again, there's no movement. Then I go to your third eye chakra, and it's moving before I could even say third eye. And last is your crown chakra, which is also fine. Okay. So awareness, solar plexus, and throat chakra.
Right.
So any throat related problems, thyroid?
Yeah, I have been diagnosed with thyroid for quite some time. It's getting better, but still there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
hypothyroid.
yes. So number one diagnosis fine. Thyroid and throat chakra blend with each other. And that was picked up very well with this pendulum. What about your solar plexus chakra? Any digestive related issues?
Oh yeah, I've been having constipation for ages. Yeah.
Oh my God. So it is there from a very long time. So
Yeah.
to show you all that everything can be picked up even online, and diagnosis can be done, and understanding the person, where the person is coming from, just basis of chakras, is a very, very good thing. So having an active and an open chakra system will help you to have a balance in your life, in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. Thank you so much, Rokia.
Thank you.
And now I think we are open for a question and answer.
So if I may ask, given that I'm blocked in my throat chakra and my solar plexus, what do I do about it?
So what I would ideally suggest is you to take a one-on-one session. As I said, to open a chakra is different. To energize a chakra is different. You can energize the chakras with your crystals, with the colors, with the affirmations, but actually opening the chakra requires a one-on-one where we actually work on what created the block at that particular age where the chakra got blocked. So if I had said in solar plexus get blocked between the age of 14 to 21, so there is some trauma that is there which needs to release, needs to be understood and opened. And that can only be done on a one-on-one session.
Okay. And can it be done in a session, or will it require a number of sessions?
Yeah, very good question. So for each chakra, you require one session. And in between, yes, one chakra, one session. And in between two chakras, you have to have a minimum gap of 21 days. Yes, Joanne.
Yes, I wasn't sure if my hand was showing or not.
I did see it.
When you were going through all the chakras, I realized that I had physical issues in each one,
Okay.
but I didn't have the emotional.
Okay.
So I don't know if that is from the outer environment in which I was raised, or I don't know. I just.
So what you can associate body parts with all the chakras also at times, but that doesn't mean that all chakras are blocked. As I told you, if a chakra is blocked, the one above and below also goes a little low in energy, which can also affect your body. But maybe the chakra is your heart chakra, but your throat will also get affected and your solar will also get affected. But once you balance this, the others will also get activated.
Oh, okay, that's good. I also wanted to know if you have a handout. I tried writing really fast on some of it, and I've missed some of it. So it was excellent. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this feedback. I think it's being recorded, so maybe the recordings will be available, and then probably you can do that. Gopal, is that right?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
beg your pardon?
Yeah, the recordings can be shared.
Okay, fantastic. So you will be shared the recording and you can actually see it then.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else would like to ask any questions? No more?
Could we have your number again, your contact?
You can contact me through Pranalink.
Okay.
I'm available there.
Okay, I guess if there's no other questions, thank you, Mukta, for bringing us this wonderful workshop. And for everyone else, check out Mukta's shop in the exchange section of pranalink.com, where you can sign up for her personal sessions and her future workshops. For the next week, Mukta is offering a 30% discount on hypnotherapy or chakra balancing. And I wanted to remind the US participants that Mukta is based in Mumbai. And so she will be available for sessions with US people either in the morning or in the evening where the time zone will allow. Also, while you're in Pranalink, also look at our other offerings too. And we hope that you will all become active participants in our community. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And any more information, please connect with Pranalink and get yourself sorted, chakras opened, because it's very, very vital to have an active chakra system. Thank you and namaste to all.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
And if you have issues with our site, please connect with us through support@pranalink.com and our team will get back with you within 24 hours. Thank you very much.